Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we kick things off, I want to welcome you to the Winners Only YouTube channel. Today and every day, we go over our Pick 4 Lotto numbers and strategy for winning. Also, anybody who's new to the channel, click the link above where you can see an icon. That is an introduction video to how our system works, our six-digit boxing system. So click the link above, check out that video, come back if you're new to this channel. We recognize that you might be watching an old video right now. Check the date in the title. If the date in the title is not the current day, watch the video to the end, go back to our playlist, find today's date for today's video, and play that video. Make that money, kick it. Welcome back to another video for the Winners Only YouTube channel. Please smash the like button and subscribe to this video. Also visit WENNERSONLY.com. That's WENNERS only.com. It's Wenners, not winners. On our website, we have finally reached 100 new signups for our newsletter. That means our service is free for 30 days. If you've registered on our newsletter, so you'll get that email every day, all day, in the morning, and around 9 a.m. Eastern, you'll see that email come in. Or visit our website, go to the daily email link at the top, click that link, and then if you have your old newsletter sign up email address, enter that, and you'll be able to see the daily email. After you've done that once, I believe it should continue to just let you go to that daily email, and you can get to see those numbers on a daily basis on our website. We know that emails sending can be blocked or be put into your spam folder or your junk mail folder. Please check those folders to make sure that you receive our email. Or like I said, just go to our website, click that link at the top, daily email, and get your daily numbers every day, so all day. So if you're having issues with your email, double check our website. You can actually get it there. Today is April 13th and the current time is 7:51 a.m. It's Saturday. We're doing this later. All right, before we kick things off, we have a small amount of merch on sale on our website at www.wennersonly.com. Check it out. There's a link up top called shop. Just click that button and then go check our items for sale. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts, we have Samsung cases, we have iPhone cases, we have all kinds of merch on sale. Check it out. Check out our shirts on sale today. For our new viewers to this channel, just so you know, we've got Texas and Michigan on deck. We just added them this week, and we've got a few hits that we've been working with. So check out Michigan and Texas if you're from there. We've been winning quite a bit for those two lottos over the last week. Also, Georgia and Louisiana, we're looking to add those come next week. So look out for those announcements during the week as we add 2 more lottos to our mix and to our platform. We have back-to-back wins for OLG, 3 back-to-backs for OLG, OLG on lock right now. So we're looking to go get some more back-to-backs for OLG as we're hot and on fire. Texas, big Texas, we got back-to-back winners for Texas back in the winner circle. We had those dubs twos come in last night and hitting in the evening play. So Texas is hot and on fire for us. As for New York, Florida, and Michigan, have no idea what happened. We took L's on those numbers yesterday, but we blanketed all those lottos, only missing by 1 digit. We're so close, yet so far. It's all about holding right now to get those wins. So look at our numbers for those lottos today. We're going to hold the line, and we're going to pivot our box for our dubs and see if we can land those dubs today. And lastly, I'm going to keep bringing this up. We have the genie right there, that creepy genie. Don't forget, when that genie shows up in our videos, we're going to play bonus numbers for that straight $5,000 win. So look out for the genie, because he's going to pull those straight numbers, those numbers out of his bottle. So keep your eyes peeled for the genie and those bonus numbers, so we can hit that straight and walk away with that $5,000. If you don't believe we hit the 5,000, go check our previous videos from March 31, where we showed that we won $5,000 on those straights. We watch those straights, and sometimes they play. All right. OLG on the midday, 52.44 played. We greened that up. 0616 played. We didn't green that up. on the evening play. Those dub sixes and the one we thought we had a full day win of dubs, and then we missed by that zero combination with the one we did not have in our mix, and we missed that. If you look out for today for OLG, we got dubs strong play that should play again. Sets and dubs should play. We had a bit of a break on the 11th where we had all sets play. So the next for the next 3 or 4 days, we should actually see dubs and sets play over the next few days. So play your dubs, play your sets for OLG. Let's kick right into our winner from yesterday on our dubs play. So we were playing the 1 to 6 set on our dubs for OLG. Check out that greened up win. We have an $800 win. If you're wondering why we got an $800 win, it's pretty simple. We play in a syndicated team play. We double up our numbers on those 20 row sets. We play a $40 ticket, and Jolly played that $40 ticket. So we double up our numbers to get that $800 win. And the 44.25 is our boxed win for our dubs play from yesterday. That's $800 right there in our syndicated team play. Playing a syndicated team play is the best way to play to win those big dollars. So let's take a look at our dub strategy. So dubs should play today with sets, or it might play all day again, but highly unlikely. So play these dubs. We changed the box a little bit. We got the 5 to 0 set playing for our dubs. So 5, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s with the zeros and their extra set. Play the extra set. Don't forget that extra set. It comes in sometimes, and you don't want to miss that extra set when it lands. So if you're playing with 6 players, it's fine. If you're playing with 5 players, get that extra set into play. Ask your team to bring some extra dollars and peanut butter those numbers across your team to get that win. We play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team, to blanket the dubs numbers. So hit that spacebar, hit that pause button, write these numbers down for these 20 row sets, double it up on a $2 per row, and hit that $40 ticket to get the big win for today. Dubs should play today. All right, moving right along. We got our normal 2 sets on deck for today. We got the 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 set. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a $1 spot across those 15 rows for that $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and chase that $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing a syndicated team play, we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. 3 rows per player, $5 spots across those 3 rows for that minimum $5. Double it up to $10 per row for the $30 ticket, and then we chase that $2,000 win. $5 spots across those 3 rows, $1,000 wins. You can't sneeze at that. But if you got the money, bring that money and roll hard and go with that $2,000 win. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this set into play for OLG. Let's get it back in the winner's circle to go back to back. All right, next on deck, 4 to 9 set. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 15 row set again. Put a $1 spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket if you're playing by yourself. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and go for that $400 win. If you're playing in a syndicated team play or office play, get your 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 minimum across those 3 rows for $15 tickets as a minimum. Go for that $1,000 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket per player and chase that $2,000 win for one of your players. We play in a syndicated team play. We go for the big money only, especially on OLG, to get those dollars up. So hit that spacebar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 4 to 9 set in for OLG and get it right back in the winner's circle. We've been hot and on fire with OLG. We're headed for a record month this month, so we're going to do a recap video on all our money that we won this month. All right, New York. What is up, New York? With those trips 2s that came in yesterday on the midday. 27-22 played. We don't play trips. Trips are hard to watch. Trips played like the day before with those trip 1s. You know, we had that 1-1, that 1-6-1-1 play on the 10th. Those trips, we don't manage those trips. All right, so on the evening play, 61-49 played. We blanketed those numbers. I cannot believe we lost on that one. There's the baby again. Baby just keeps coming back. Don't make me come over there. All right, so we missed on the one, and we gotta take a look at what our strategy is for New York. So let's look at our dub strategy first. On deck, we got the 5 to 0 set, just like OLG. We're gonna hold on to this 5 to 0 set. We got 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. That extra set with those zeros. Pay attention to that extra set. Get that extra set into play. It's a 20 row set. Peanut butter those numbers across your team. If you're playing with a 5-member team, if you got 6 players or more, get those numbers into play. You don't have to bring extra dollars, but if you're playing with 5, get it into play. Play in a syndicated team play if you're going to go after these dubs, like how we go after these dubs. Dubs should continue to play today, as we had a lot of set play previously in the week, early in the week. So and we just had sets play and dubs play. So don't slip on these dubs and get them into play. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 5-0 set for those dubs into play for New York. Onto our set play for New York. We got the 0-5 set, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing by yourself, put the dollar spot across those 15 rows for that $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and go for that $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, we play with 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for that $15 ticket across our players. We're chasing that $1,000 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to $30 and go for that $2,000 win. That's what we do. We go for the big money. Do the same if you're feeling these numbers. Hit the space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 0-5 set in for New York. On deck, next set, our last set for New York, 4-9 set, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 15 row set. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and go after that $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing a 5-member team like how we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. That 5-member team, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for $15 tickets. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and chase that $2,000 win for one of your players. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get New York into the winner's circle again. Every other day, it seems like New York comes in and out of that winner's circle. Let's hold on to New York and let's get it back into the winner's circle as we hit the middle of the month. All right, on deck, we've got Florida, hot Florida. I'm really gonna cry. Yeah, might as well bring the baby on because we should have had Florida yesterday. We saw that number come on in the midday, and that 6 hurt us. 64-51 played. We had that on lock. I don't know how we missed it. Yeah, keep crying, keep going, just keep it coming. I don't know how we missed that 6 on the evening play. 32-09 played. We didn't even come close in those numbers. So our expectation, because we had a full day of sets play for Florida yesterday, that dubs should play strong, and we should see a full set of dubs come at us again. So play the dubs for Florida. It's coming. We've got the 1-6 set for Florida for our dubs play and our strategy for today. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. We got that extra set for those 6s, 20 row set. Peanut butter those numbers across your 5-member team to make sure they get into play. Ask your team members to bring some extra dollars to get those extra 6s into play. If you slip on those extra sets and the extra play, you'll regret it, because sometimes that extra set comes in and lands. So get that extra set into play for your team members. Either 20 row sets across the board, put a dollar spot across those 20 rows, double it up if you're feeling these numbers to $40 tickets, and chase that $800 win on those dubs. Dubs should play for Florida today. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these dubs into play for Florida. All right, on deck, we've got 2 sets for Florida. We got 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and go for that $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play or office play like how we do, we play with 5 players, 3 rows, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for $15 tickets. And we usually double that up. We double it up to a $30 ticket to chase that $2,000 win for one of our players across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. If you see our previous videos, you will see that we do win those 2Gs frequently. So get put those extra dollars if you got the money to get that big money win. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this set into play for Florida. Last set for Florida, 0, 4, 5, 6, 9 is our next set. It's a 15 row set. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself with that $15 ticket, chasing that $200 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket at $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play like how we play with 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for a $15 ticket. We're chasing that $1,000 win across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. If you're feeling these numbers, we double it up to a $30 ticket and we go for that $2,000 win for one of our players. That's what we always do. You'll notice in our videos, we only show the $2,000 wins because we go up for that big money. Do the same if you're feeling these numbers. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 set into play for Florida, hot Florida. Let's get Florida back in the winner's circle. We love Florida. Florida always comes through at some point. So we didn't win yesterday. Usually we come back the next day and get that win. All right, next up on deck, we've got Big Texas on deck right now. So on the morning play, 43.56 played. We didn't get that number. And then on the day play, so we got nothing in the morning. We got 34.86. That play, yes, play the baby. Baby can come right in because, yep, we missed those numbers. We weren't even close. But on the evening play, we hit that 62.24 number, the dub twos. We have that number, and we got that number for that win. On the night play, again, we missed the 79.83, but that's okay because we got the dub twos on that evening play. Let's take a look at what that win looks like. If you look under Dorth, those dub twos, 22.46, that's a box play win. We double up those numbers, so we double it up with the 20 rows to a $40 ticket, and we get that $800 win. Do the same, get that big money for one of your players. We blanket those numbers and get that big money. That's how we do it. All right, so if you're thinking about what our dub strategy for the entire day for Texas is, we're going to hold on to our 1 to 6 set because the 1s and the 4s should play. They haven't played in a very long time. So check out the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s sets. We got that extra set on those 6s. Peanut butter those numbers across of your 5-member team if you're only playing with 5 members to make sure those extra set gets into play. But 1s and 4s should come in sometime today. Hopefully we get that big win for our players. But it hasn't played in a very long time if you check the history. So we're feeling these 1s and 4s. So if you're playing by yourself, you might want to try and just try and hit up these numbers and see if you can get that win. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this set into play. The 1 to 6 set for Texas into play. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this across our team. All right. Next up on deck, we got 2 sets, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 set. So the 4 to 9 set coming into play. It's a 15-row set. If you're playing by yourself, across those 15 rows, put that dollar spot so that get that $15 ticket and chasing that $200 win. If you're feeling these numbers, like how we feel these numbers, we double it up to a $30 ticket and we chase that big money win. So for that $400 if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in the syndicated team play, how we play it with 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for that $15 ticket. We're chasing that $1,000 win across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. If you're feeling these numbers, we double it up to a $30 ticket. So $10 per row on those 3 rows to a $30 ticket. And we're chasing that $2,000 win. If you're feeling these numbers, do the same. Go for that big money win for Texas. Do everything big in Texas. On deck, we've got the next set. We got 3 sets for Texas today because we want to bring in an extra set. But we got on deck right now 0, 1, 2, 4, 7, 9. It's a 15-row set again. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and go for that big money win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing a syndicated team play, these are the numbers that we would play across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. We have 5 members, 3 rows per member, and we put $5 spots across those 3 rows as a minimum. We double it up usually to a $30 ticket per player, and we go for that big, big money. Do everything big in Texas. Lastly, on deck, our last set that we're saying we should bring into play is a 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 set. Pay attention to those numbers. We got 3 sets on deck. Play these numbers if you're feeling these numbers. It's a 15-row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket. Double it up. Go for that big money if you're playing by yourself. To a $30 ticket. If you're really feeling these numbers, go for that big money on your own. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, we play with 5 players, 3 rows, $5 spots across those 3 rows, chasing that big money win. If you're feeling these numbers, if I could speak, if you're feeling these numbers, we double it up to a $10 spots across those 3 rows to chase that big, big money win for one of our players. Do the same if you're in Texas. Go for that big money. Let's bring Texas back to back and get those wins for Texas. We just brought Texas on board. We got a few wins for Texas, and we want to keep that going. All right. Next on deck, Michigan Daily 4. Michigan, let's win. Let's get that win for Michigan. All right. So if you look at the numbers that played yesterday, we blanketed Michigan, and you could play that baby all day. I don't care because we blanketed the numbers for Michigan, and it was on the midday 61-23 played. That 2 hurt us. Yep. Keep crying. And on the evening play, 89-47, I am crying all day on that play. We should have had that 4. The fork just came in and hurt us on our numbers. So if you look at what's been playing lately for Michigan, we had all sets yesterday. So today we're looking at dubs playing strong. So if you're going to play your dubs strong today for Michigan. We got the split set. We're going to hold on to the split set. We got the 1s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, and 9s. Check those numbers out. We got low dubs, mid dubs, and high dubs in our play. Let's get these into play for today. Get that extra set into play. It's a 9s. Peanut butter those 9s across your team to make sure that you get those 9s into play. The extra set always lands here and there. If you don't get it into play, you're going to miss out on that opportunity across your syndicated team. Play the doubles in the syndicated team. Go for that big money win. And we double it up, those 20 rows to from $1 spot across those 20 rows to $2 per spot per row for $40 tickets. And we get that big money win for that $800. That's what we're chasing on our dubs. All right. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these dubs into play for Michigan. Next up, on deck, we got 2 sets for Michigan. We got the 0 to 9 set. We got the 5 to 0 set for Michigan. It's a 15-row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a $1 spot across those 15 rows for that big money win, for that $200 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket if you're playing by yourself to get that big money win for that $400. If you're playing a syndicated team play like how we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. Three rows per player, 5-member team, $15 per $15 spots for those tickets, and we're chasing that $1,000 win. If you're really feeling these numbers, we double up to a $30 ticket per person, and we go for that $2,000 win. Do the same if you're feeling these numbers. Let's get a big win for Michigan. On our last set for Michigan, we got the 0, 1, 3, 5, 6, 9 set. Check out those numbers. It's not fully the odd set, so be careful with it. It's a 15-row set. Put a $1 spot across those 15 rows for the $15 ticket. If you're playing by yourself, chasing that $200 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double up to a $30 ticket and go for that $400 win. If you're playing by yourself, if you're playing an office play like how we play 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for playing for that $1,000 ticket across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket, $10 per row, and go after that $2,000 win. That's what we do. We go for the big money for one of our players, and sometimes we peanut butter those dollars across our players and their set and our team, and sometimes we just let them hold on to that money. It's up to them what they want to do. Spread the love or hold on to it with a glove. All right. And last but not least, we got the bonus genie. Once you see that bonus genie, like see it right there again, it's back. If you see that genie, we're going to play some bonus numbers for that lotto. So check that out. Once the genie comes up, we let those numbers out of that bottle, and we're going to start, it's the creepy genie, and we're going to start playing those numbers. All right. So now we're going to talk about like what I normally talk about, which is how we pick our numbers and how we play in a syndicated team play or office play. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, how on earth do these guys pick their numbers? So like a lot of people, we have this extensive spreadsheet where we actually track our sets and the numbers and the combination of numbers. So this is a pure math game that we play. We look at, hey, when the numbers play at night and when they play during the day. And then we try to figure out the sets that play most frequently. So as you can see here, we look at the numbers that play most frequently, and then we go and we map them against the years that they play, and then you can even take this and map it against the months that they play. So what we do is we take these numbers, and then we look and we start to map the play against each day. So when certain sets play in the AM or the midday draw, and then at the evening draw, we map out what numbers play, and we do that over a 3 to 4 year period. So you'll look here and you'll see in 2014 how we mapped out all the numbers at play across each month, and then each day for certain sets, we also map out by day which days they actually play every day of the week. So Monday to Sunday, and so yeah, we plot it, we watch it, we try to figure out, hey, when we think they're going to play again, and for every day and every month we keep an eye on it. And then what we do is, then when we figure out, hey, this is the box that we're trying to play, We announce it to our players, and then we all get our sets of numbers, and then we go to the store and we play. And that's as easy as it works. It's a little more complicated than it sounds, but that's how we actually play. Now, we don't have a proprietary system just yet. We're going to figure that out in the future. But for our play for YouTube and for our website, this is how we post our numbers and how we send them out to our team. So how we play is we bet with teams, and in our team we have 5 different people that play with us. So Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we give them a set of 3 numbers that they'll play for the next few days since we changed our box this week, and they'll bet anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on what they're comfortable with. So we do all bet together. Some of the people do change the box and give us reasons why. And these are the folks that we play with. So we play in a syndicate. It does make playing more fun. So if you have 5 people or even 3 people, or maybe it's just yourself, get some folks to play with you and bet along and watch the numbers together. It definitely makes it a great time. That concludes our video for today. So please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be producing 2 to 3 videos a week, which will be short videos telling you what numbers we're playing and when. We will only be doing this on YouTube, also on our website. Visit our website and subscribe to our service. Please, please, please support this channel by signing up on our website for a small monthly fee at WENNERSONLY.com. Lastly, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out the links below for other published videos and stay on top of our winners and our winning numbers. And that's it for today. See you.